Good morning, everyone. Traveling Canuck here, and I am in Calgary, Alberta this morning. I was in town this weekend for a buddy's wedding, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of sightseeing. So this is Scotsman's Hill, and I had to do a little research because I've always wondered where people get these beautiful shots of the city of Calgary, and well, this is it, Scotsman's Hill. And you see down there, there's the Stampede grounds, and then we got the Scotiabank Saddle Dome. And if you look to your right over here, that is where the new arena is being built. So the Calgary Flames and the Calgary Hitmen will eventually be moving from that old arena there to the brand new arena over there. But yeah, just a beautiful day here in Calgary, Alberta. So we're going to be making a few little stops, Sarah and I. And yeah, just wanted to take you guys on a little adventure. But yeah, beautiful morning here in Calgary, Alberta. So something I noticed while filming this beautiful scenery here of downtown Calgary, you don't see the Calgary Tower, which at one point was the tallest building in Calgary. And now that I mention it, in between those two newer apartment buildings, it's right there. Those apartment towers kind of blocked the Calgary Tower, which is basically Calgary's version of the CN Tower in Toronto. That's too bad. I don't know why they would have done that, considering how beautiful the view would have been, because you know you would have been getting the Calgary Tower and the Saddle Dome and all that stuff all in one shot. But yeah, we do plan to get some closer footage. I want to try and get some closer shots of the Saddle Dome, and I'm going to try and get some more closer shots of the Stampede Park. Not sure how that's going to work out, but I'm going to try. Then we'll also get some closer shots of the Calgary Tower, and then we're going to be dropping off at another couple places that I will surprise you guys with. But yeah, just something I noticed, that you don't really see the Calgary Tower in the skyline because those two newer big apartments kind of block the view, and not too sure why they do that. Okay, now this is the view of Calgary I was looking for. Now I got the Calgary Tower, you got the Saddle Dome. Yeah, this was the lookout that I was looking for. So I knew there had to be a way to get past those new apartment buildings. Just a beautiful day here in Calgary. Okay, everyone, we're just pulling into Stampede Park and into the oh wow, neat. Very neat. This is GMC Stadium. This is where all the rodeo events for the Calgary Stampede are. Oh, that's what's going on at. Okay. That's yeah. Wow, lots of things going down here. Okay, so Monster Jam's happening down here. Okay. It's another thing of Stampede Park. Unfortunately, they did tear down the old Calgary Corral back in 2020. I did not have a YouTube channel back then, so I did not. I have seen it when I did the Calgary Tower years ago, but yeah, I cannot get footage of the old Calgary Flames Arena because, well, it just doesn't exist anymore. Neat. And there it is, home of the the Calgary Hitmen and the Calgary Flames. Scotiabank Saddledome. Oh, wow, I didn't even see this part. That is great. Unbelievable. There's this BMO center. I'm not too sure what goes on in there. Cool. That's cool. Alrighty, here we are at Scotiabank Saddledome, home of the WHL's Calgary Hitmen and the NHL's Calgary Flames. Now, back at about, I would say almost a year ago, I did come here for a Calgary Hitmen game when they took on the Prince George Cougars. So scroll through my videos, and I'll maybe even throw another link to that video in the video description as well, just so you get to see that as well. Looks like there's a truck coming here, so I'm just gonna cut this short here. Alrighty, so as I was saying, yes, I have gone here for a game. Eventually I would definitely like to come back for another Hitman game. My plan is to go to the last game here. However, I'm not sure when that is. I think it's still another couple years yet. Like I said, they are building the new arena over there. And yeah, this is actually quite a nice old building, considering this has been around since, I believe, 1983. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm gonna get some photos of this now. So unfortunately, the Calgary Calgary team store is actually closed today. Unfortunately, I was going to support the Hitmen and get a couple of things to support the WHL team, but unfortunately, they are closed on Sundays. So I'll have to wait until I come back for a game here. So, but if you're in the area and you want to support the Calgary Hitmen, the WHL franchise, and if you would like to support the Calgary Flames franchise, their team store is located in the west entrance right here. So in behind me here is the BMO Center. Now I'm not 100% sure what type of events or anything that go on here. I can see some offices up above, so I don't know if it's just an office building or if it's actual event center that puts on events and stuff like that. But either way, still very beautiful architecture and everything. This looks a little bit of a newer building. No, I don't know too much about it, but still, architecturally, very nice, very cool. So this is pretty cool. I absolutely love Western art like this. I'm just trying to actually find a description of some kind. This, you know, being in Calgary, it is a cowboy town, and this is very, very neat sculpture here. This must have something to do with getting horses through some sort of water or mud or something like that. Again, I'm looking for some sort of description. I wonder if it's on this here, but here it is right here. Okay, by the banks of the Bow. Okay, so all these horses have names. 15 horses and 2 cowboys, blending historical and modern day images into a larger than life story that reflects the spirit of Calgary, from the influence of the Bow River. Significant role, cowboy, free spirit. Oh, well, that music might get me a copyright. We celebrate the horse, its spirit, strength, speed, durability, and dependability. Okay, so it's basically a tribute to the horse. So This sculpture was created by Longview, Alberta artists as a narrative in bronze. The unique sculpture depicts our past, present, and future. Okay, so it's basically horses crossing the Bow River is basically what this is. But yeah, very cool, very well done, quite impressive. So something I noticed interestingly about this bronze sculpture, these horses have letters and numbers into them now. I don't know if those were put in there for building purposes, or if they were to represent the branding, you know, when you brand a cow or brand a horse. Just something I found interesting, because this one here says Z45, this one here says G76. So yeah, very interesting that it has that. So I'm not sure if that was a marker for when they were putting together the sculpture, or if it's to represent you know, branding, like branding a horse or a cow. So also I noticed there was some graffiti here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Very, very cool. This is very neat. I love stuff like this. Also, make sure you're following me on Instagram. Link for that is in the channel description, as I will have some great photography photos of my weekend here in Calgary uploaded to my page, so on Instagram. So again, just click on the link and I'll be there. Okay, so I stumbled upon this cool, I guess you could say, statue or sculpture. This is our land, our future, the Alberta farm family. Erected by the Calgary Exhibition Stampede, looks like 1986. And also within this base is a time capsule to be opened in 2086, containing memorabilia of the 1986 Calgary Exhibition and Stampede. So I will be long gone by the time that gets open. Unveiled and dedicated to Alberta farm families, July 3rd, 1987, by Ralph Klein was the mayor of Calgary back in the day, who went on to be Premier of Alberta. I was just seeing if I know any other names, but no, this is actually quite neat. And yeah, it says here that it has the time capsule. Whoops, let's see if you can, but still very, very cool. This is a very cool park down here, Stampede Park. I've heard about it, seen it on TV and social media, but I've never had the chance to actually get down in here and experience it. So when you come to Calgary, make sure you make your way down to Stampede Park and come check it out. Go check out a Hitman or a Flames game if you can. Come to Calgary Stampede, support Alberta business, and yeah, so this is really cool. Alrighty, traveling Canuck here, continuing my little walkabout here on the Calgary Stampede Park. So this is GMC Stadium. This is actually where they do your rodeo events, per se. Well, yeah, not even per se, but truthfully, during the Calgary Stampede. And it looks like Monster Jam is actually taken over this. I don't know if they're doing it in here or if they're doing it at the Saddle Dome. My estimation is that it's here. Very cool. I can't obviously get in, but I just wanted to show you guys quickly how cool of a stadium this is. And yes, judging by the kids and everything here, this is where Monster Jam is happening. So I'm not going to get too close or anything, but yeah, this is really neat. GMC Stadium here in Calgary, Alberta. And yeah, this is where they have all the rodeo events. So I believe the Stampede is held during Canada Day weekend. Don't quote me on that. You'd think as a fellow Albertan I would know that off by heart, but I don't. I've never actually been to Calgary Stampede, but I would actually like to go at least once in my life. But yeah, this is GMC Stadium in Calgary, Alberta. This is cool. Looks like some old building that's now been turned into a casino, or it was always a casino. Just has very cool architecture. So Sarah and I are on our way to the Calgary Tower. We're not going into the tower or anything like that. I just wanted to get some shots as we drive by. There's obviously there's not really any spots or anything to park to kind of check it out. So we're just kind of giving you guys a drive through of downtown Calgary here. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. So around this corner here, we should start to see the Calgary Tower. Yep, there she is right there. Wow. Very cool. I believe at one time this was the tallest building in Western Canada, but I believe that's gotten taken over. And just like that, gone. But there's this very cool building here. Yeah, very cool. Another area I would check out if you're ever in Calgary visiting is the Glenbow Museum. I went there a few years ago now. I believe the original location is closed, but they're in the process of moving to a new location last time I looked into it. So that is definitely a museum I would highly recommend. It's got a lot of Western history and that kind of thing, Calgary history. It's got a lot of history for Banff and Canmore as well, so highly recommend checking out the Glenbow Museum here in Calgary. It's definitely a place I'd like to get Sarah to, but I'm just not sure where they are at in their moving dash renos of where they're at with all that. So yeah, that's a really cool abstract painting there. Very cool. And so this big area here is where you park to go to the Calgary Tower back over there. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, jeez. There we go. That's neat. You mapped it out, didn't you? Oh, I didn't know you did that. Okay, so this is the Fairmont Palace. Neat. And just like any downtown area, there is traffic, whether it be vehicle or pedestrian. Meat and oh, okay, it's a little restaurant of some kind. Very cool. Oh wow. Fairmont. Yeah. Crazy. Well, this is fun. Alrighty, well, we'll catch up with you guys soon. Traveling Canuck here, and I hope you enjoyed our little drive through downtown Calgary, but I am now at McMahon Stadium, home of the Calgary Stampeders of the Canadian Football League. This is actually, I believe, currently one of the oldest stadiums in the CFL that isn't associated with a university. Even though the University of Calgary does have some association with this stadium, but it is mostly built for the Calgary Stampeders. And yeah, this is really neat. Very cool. So we're just gonna have a little walk around here. Again, unfortunately, the team store is closed on a Sunday, but I thought I would at least do a walk around and show you guys. Eventually, I would love to go to a game here in Calgary and cheer on the Stampeders, especially if they're playing any teams from out east. But yeah, this is really neat. I always love these. I don't know if that's supposed to be represent an oil derrick of some kind, or it even looks like there's a ladder that somebody can actually take to go way up to the top there. That is quite interesting. So there's the ticket office there. Again, mostly these things are closed on Sundays, which is too bad. But yeah, there is the Stampeders store. That is really neat. It's a pretty big stadium. Like it's I believe Commonwealth Stadium in Edmonton is bigger, but yeah. So this is, yeah, it's unfortunately it's closed, but yeah, Sunday's closed. They were open yesterday, unfortunately, but closed today, but still very cool. And then over here is their ticket office. And I'm gonna walk around to the other side, and yeah, this is a very tall stadium, and we'll see if we can get a shot of the actual field. So I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. We are at the University of Calgary. Just not too sure what we can do here as far as walking around and stuff, but I at least wanted to get some shots of the university grounds here in Calgary. That is the School of Engineering right there. And then, okay, so it looks like it's just neat. Those look like logs to me, like. Mm-hmm. Earth Sciences. So, cool thing happened with Sarah and I at McMahon Stadium. I got a little curious, and I ended up talking to a University of Calgary Dinos personnel, and he ended up being the videographer for the team. And Sarah and I got to go on the field at McMahon Stadium where the Calgary Stampeders play. Unfortunately, I cannot show you any of the footage we took and that Sarah took and I took. We met a really nice gentleman who runs the maintenance there on the field, And I guess McMahon Stadium, Calgary Stampeders have a video policy, which I totally understand. So I could post pictures, and I can show you the video that you just saw of the outside of the stadium. I just could not show any of the video of Sarah and I on the stadium field at McMahon. So just thought I'd let you guys know that. But yeah, the gentleman was really nice that we talked some football and stuff like that. So it was really nice. So thank you to the Calgary Stampeders organization for allowing me to walk on their field and check it out. But unfortunately, I can't show you, great viewers and subscribers, the video of that due to a video policy. But still, very cool experience anyways. So yeah, this is the university grounds. It's a little different than Edmonton. It seems like everything's kind of in one place, which is I mean, nice for students, I would guess. So this is biological sciences building here. Oh, that's an interesting thing there. Cool. Fall is definitely on the way. So that's their, I believe, their administration right there. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, definitely different university grounds than the U of A. U of A seems to be more spread out compared to Calgary, which, I mean, if you are a student here, I mean, it saves you from running all over the place to go from class to class. Everything kind of just seems all connected, so, which, I mean, is smart. Just going to continue on here. School of Business. This looks fairly new. So that's the education, so that's probably where you learn to go be a teacher.
Yes, that is a do not enter.
Alrighty, so yeah, this is the University of Calgary grounds. Quite pretty. Hello guys, Traveling Canuck here. I hope you enjoyed my little tour today of me in Calgary for the weekend. And right now I'm in Red Deer, Alberta on my way home, and Sarah and I are popping into one of our favorite restaurants, ABC Country Restaurant. We were actually here for breakfast yesterday, and we decided to stop on our way home here as well because it's 3 o'clock and, well, I forgot to take something out for dinner. So anyways, we're going to go in and grab a bite, but I'm going to end the video here. But again, I hope you enjoyed my little tour this morning of Calgary, Alberta. Great city. Can't wait to come back, and we'll talk to you guys later. The Traveling Canuck is off to Prince George next weekend for the WHL opening season. Really pumped, really looking forward to that. So we'll see you guys in Prince George, British Columbia next weekend. Bye for now.